Is it?
Says, oh, it was there, now it's gone.
Yeah, I know, because I'm being tricky.
Tricky.
Because, yes, I'm just going to share the entire screen because I want to bring up something later. So I'm just going to share the screen. Is that better?
It's just a black square. It says Chris Henry started screen sharing, but there's no content yet.
Okay, there's no content. All right.
Now there's content.
You see it now?
Yep.
That's lovely. I love that. Okay, let me just text some of these people. Huh. Yep. Yeah, we should be live. I think we are on Crash Site. We are. Hey, Jenny, the Queen. How are you? And Emma, nice to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. All right. So yes, we're just going to get started in just a moment. And let me just see, reach out to one or two people here, and then we'll get started. And that way we'll have a recording that I can send to those that aren't able to make it. And appreciate Instagrammers coming on. It's exciting. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna tag those people. Yeah, Jordan said he might stop in, which would be good. Some people had a full day. And the day gets away from you as you go. You know what I mean? Unless you schedule this out. Yeah, he's in another meeting. That's cool. All right, done our check-ins. I'm gonna turn all those noises off. I'm gonna turn on. They say send me the replay. They said. So that's what we're gonna do. We've got Nita here coming in. We'll wait till Nita comes in. Okay. I think Nita joined. Let's see. Welcome, Nita. Okay, we're also live on Instagram and we're recording into YouTube. It's amazing. Tech is great. And everything is rocking and rolling. Okay, ready to start, David? Thank you. Okay, well, thanks for being here for Challenging Disease and Aging with Food and Other Nutrition. Is it possible? Do you think it's possible? Do you think it's possible, David? Okay, good answer. I love it. Okay. Oh, I've also got Jenny's coming in here. Here she comes. Oh, I got Jenny coming in. Look at all those people arriving. It's so exciting. Jenny made it from just starting. We'll wait for Jenny to link in here. She's just coming online. Connecting audio with Jenny. Could be, I think she was in a doctor's appointment, so it could be she's just coming in through the side. I'm just looking at my time, so I do need to start. So yeah, challenging disease and aging with food and other nutrition. So yeah, thanks for attending. And I like to call when we're gathering like this a connected wellness circle because we're coming together, bringing our energy together, sort of focus on this topic. And I'm doing this under the banner of the Craft-Site Wellness Community, which has a promise. The promise of this community I created is to provide crafted insight in wellness to help everyone make more mindful nutritional choices for themselves and others. And I do this through educational events and also through the upcoming Wellness Directory of Food Products, Services, Creators, and Experiences. That's going to list these things so people can find them more easily. And maybe you're one of those people and we can list you on there too. And so really what I'm doing is I'm creating a directory to help curate wellness and also enable choice for you and others, other people you know. Let Jenny back in here. She's having some mission fun. So this is a safe place to share, learn, and experience ideas, thoughts, feelings, and ask questions. You're going to be recorded because I have a replay. You take responsibility on how you use this info and that no one else is liable for sort of how you use the info. And Jenny made it on. Congrats, Jenny. We're just on slide 4. Okay, and it's educational information. You need to check with all of your doctors and practitioners that you have are called your circle of care. And so you need to check with them before you move forward with anything that comes up here. If you want, if you need, and you typically should. And maybe you'll know based on what we're talking about, because some things are thoughts and words, and they're not food directly, nutrition. And so each of us is unique, and our bodies are different and complex. Some have the opposite effect on certain foods than others, and so it's really important to be mindful of the educational information and how you're going to use it and apply it in your life. And welcome to Sean. We are broadcasting on Instagram right now. Okay. So my inspiration is to help others achieve new levels of wellness, happiness, and performance like I did. And so we're going to talk about me, rhythmic energy, immune systems a bit, rhythmic potential, nutrition, rituals, experiences, and a kickoff you can challenge that you can do. And so life happens for us, not to us. I found that a lot of some people you find hold energy and negative energy, and they feel like they're victims. It's really important. It's really important to release those negative energies so that you're filled mostly with positive energies. And one of those might be feeling like a victim or having resentment, and we'll talk about that later. But it just realizing that things happen for us. It's a journey, and there's some learning even in the negative things helps. And so life is happening for us. You have to take this learning approach to life, and that's something that I found after my traumas. So I had all this learning traumas for 7 years. I was the CIO of a large organization, and I had 145 projects, but I can only do 5 or 10 with the team size I had. And myself, I was working 90 hours a week, which means I saw my kids about 5 hours a week, about half a day a week. And my family went through a bunch of health issues, including myself. The ones here, my mom, cancers, and my dad got a pacemaker. My mom had a heart attack, and my father and stepfather passed away. And I was overweight, and I had erratic energy. My relationships, I went through 2 divorces, and I have 2 teenage boys and a new daughter most recently, about 3 years ago. I can't really say new anymore because she's 3, but I mean, it was when I started working on this. And from my financial point of view, I cashed out half of my retirement savings to buy a house, and I had to sell it due to divorce. And when you do that, you take a tax rate, by the way, on larger amounts, taking out of your RSP, it was like 45% tax. So I'm still paying that off. So that was exciting. And so that led me to a point where I had to reevaluate what I was up to in my life. And everyone had said, and I met Carmelinda Demano at that point and some others, and they sort of focused on this a holistic wellness approach in their life. So I decided to follow that and take that up. And I was able to find peace, understanding, and new path and calling, something I call that has to do with mindful nutrition. And I became a biz life and rhythmic diet wellness coach. So I assist wellness creators in starting and growing their businesses, and also individuals, as I said before, to find wellness, happiness, performance through mindful nutrition. Mindful nutrition is something that I call the rhythmic diet, or having a rhythmic diet. And that's really what we're going to focus on today. And so what led me to this was, once I found peace and understanding and I was looking around, I noticed these 6 things that sort of really pissed me off. And people had no idea about these things. And maybe they do, or they're just not paying enough attention and how it's impacting them on a daily basis. But most foods and drinks are chemicals. Okay. North American medicine is reactive and pharma-based. People have inactive lifestyles, a lot of people. There's widespread fear of COVID and death. All right. There's expectation of what is perfect. And this actually came from my parents. Everybody here has that. We have certain levels of expectation when we go to a gas station, when we go to a restaurant, upon our partners. We have these expectations of what is perfect. And if we hold on to those too tight, we're going to feel, we're not going to feel fulfilled if you're too reliant on those or expect too much. You just have to realize those things might happen, but if they don't, it's just part of the journey. And so we just need to let those go. Go ahead. Is there a question? No? Okay. We're just having Stacy join on here. Okay, good. All right, so I'm going to keep going. Welcome to Stacy. So this led me to this nutrition, this mindful nutrition or mindful energy, led me to this finding what I call rhythmic energy. And so what is rhythmic energy or energy in general? So energy is in everything, and it can be measured in terms of frequency and vibration. And I'm going to show you that actually in a minute. I have examples of that. And having a mindful diet of energy diet is, as I said, I call the rhythmic diet, and it's energy that we consume and create on a daily basis that causes or creates a positive cadence in our flowing lives. So by being mindful of what we consume and create, we can resonate at our highest potential, something I call rhythmic potential. And so mindful energy practices enable wellness, happiness, and performance for each of us in this life. And so the way that this works is that it's really just this energy equation, that there's a rhythmic energy flow in our lives and actually within us, and we're frequency and vibration as well. And so energy plus energy equals energy. And I think that, we can all assume that, we understand that, we know how that works. And what I want to propose then is that the nutrition energy that I'm talking about, put together with rituals energy, creates experiences, which are also energy. So all these things at different levels are energy. And by being mindful of what you're consuming and creating, you can give yourself the right energy that you need to continue to be well, be better, have happiness and success, as well as go further your performance. I just wonder if someone's not muted. I'm just going to mute everybody here. Mute. There we go. Mute. There we go. Thanks for muting, Stacy. Okay, so what does that look like? What am I talking about? So what I'm saying is that the nutrition energy that we take in, whether it's food or other nutrition, and I can list those out in a sec. And the things that we do in our life, which also creates energy, create those experiences, and those experiences then become nutrition. So let's say that we decide to have a relationship. Relationships are energy, and you do a whole bunch of things together that create more experiences, some positive and some negative. Like maybe you get married, maybe you have a divorce, maybe you have an argument. Those things then become nutrition and work around inside your energy. And the more those things work around and the more intense that those are, significant they are, the more they can get stuck in your energy and cause most of your energy to be more negative than positive. And so that way, by having a rhythmic energy diet of nutrition that's primarily positive, being